And it pops over to Jalen Williams. Chet Holmgren a little slow to get up. As Giddey puts it on the deck, goes right at Mikal Bridges and scores over Mikal Bridges. Holmgren, oh, the dive, SGA, there's an extra cut, and it leads to a dunk right across the baseline from Dort. Example of what we've seen from this Thunder team. There's a good shot there, but there's a better shot.
And look at all the shirts. He always makes that right pass. So unselfish with the basketball. There again, folks.
Oh, no. And all of a sudden, we're seeing some dazzling distribution. SGA, a big part of it. That was incredible.
Yeah, just a real clever pass in traffic. How about this?
And Holmgren is going to put it down with a vicious flush in transition. That was one thing that Mark Daigneault was concerned with coming in. The three-point shooting for Brooklyn. Holmgren on the fadeaway. That is so smooth. The touch. As he came over in the Kyrie Irving trade. Shea on the block. Oh, such a swift move. So quick on that spin.
Terminator 2? I didn't know you were Terminator that.
Huge. What a drive. Slicing right through that Brooklyn defense, Jalen Williams.
A left-handed finish. There's J-Dub. Going right down the middle. Here's Shea. Folks, check this out. I mean, almost unfair. Shot blockers, you know, they like to time your shot. He just makes opportunities, even though the Thunder missed a lot of points in that first quarter.
There's a nice play coming out here in the second quarter as J-Dub and Chet Holmgren as J-Dub once again, this time gives it back to Holmgren, a little behind the back pass. Holmgren drives on Sharp and goes off glass, and that's 4 points. And it's coinciding with the Thunder not being able to find production on this end. Nice inbounds pass. Micic gifted past her. So Brooklyn in the game is shooting 57%. It's a lot of easy offense. Micic works his way underneath. Nice move.
Nice play. To get this deficit maybe down to single digits by halftime.
Oh, Micic yet again putting it on the deck in a little acceleration right to the cup.
He's made a lot of those this year.
And SGA, old-fashioned three-point play, has been a recipe for him on the night. Nets don't get the substitution in. It leads to a Cason Wallace wide open three. Giddey's got some space, sees it, drives, shot it up over Bridges, and a nice tip in. There by Chet Holmgren. Head up, trying to distribute. As Dort will let it fly. That three is good.
That's a sight for sore eyes.
The Thunder have not been able to dent that lead for the Nets. Open shooter Shea has the feet behind the three-point line as that three drops in.
Nets as a
get him, Nick. Get him.
And first as a Thunder. Okay. All right, Nick. That's a tough one. Is that fair? I'll be watching.
Are you phoning a friend here?
It's a nice steal and layup by Lou Dort.
Late in this third quarter, but the Nets have had some three-point shots to try to squash the Thunder and any idea of a comeback. Back to Isaiah Joe, straight away. That three is good.
That's cash money there. Right now.
And it's the offense that was the biggest problem for Brooklyn during this rough stretch. They were the worst shooting team field goal percentage-wise.
Just trying to strike a match on that offense and set the heel ablaze. Well, this is what
Chet going to his move. That's a nice one.
You know,
shoots it over the top. He's comfortable with his back to the basket.
He makes that move like a guard. That one-on-one coverage with Chet, takes his time on a nice little fader.
Something he's so comfortable with. His Bridges got caught in the air. Holmgren starts the break, got it right back from Wiggins, and that's a nice play. Thomas, no, with a putback. O'Neal, Claxton, both underneath. Claxton had it taken away by Micic. Wiggins cutting inside and scores.
And that's all it takes. It made it look easy as the Nets were forced to call timeout.
has been a steep climb. Boy, J-Dub got fouled and then scoops it up and in.
Wow. Holding on to him. He's very strong, folks. I mean, look at this. He's riding him. That's a shot blocker there, too, in Claxton.
Oh, a little cup, too?
Yeah. Is that a
4 out of 11. Micic from the baseline. Pulls up for the shot. That's good. Said the ball was still loose. It's exactly what he said. Now the ball tapped over. Dort trying to save it, and he does to Giddey. Giddey down the lane. That is a really tough shot. Just put his head down and then banks it in. Giddey down low, and Josh Giddey just chiseling his way through the Brooklyn defense. The strategy is to foul Claxton and put the 60% shooter at the free throw line. And despite all the contact, no whistle. Shea drives off balance, still puts it up and in. It's back up to 12. As J-Dub drives right at Bridges.
It's like they're scoring quick buckets.
65 seconds left. Shea, little step back three, and it's a 7-point game. Ball advances. Brooklyn getting it in, and Brooklyn promptly gives it right up. SGA down the lane. Brooklyn happily giving up the 2. 6-point game, 12.3 seconds to go. Threes in the first half and through the first 3 quarters for Brooklyn just really lifted them way up on the scoreboard. And the Thunder comeback comes up short. Gave it their best in the 4th quarter.